oh, are we doing this? We're doing this. I don't think anybody talks about that. And someone asked me if I regret it. Goodbye to the old me is already gone. Like what Justin Timberlake say.
I don't know where to begin. Could be the curves on your body, but then could be your hair, maybe your skin, yeah.
Yay! Oh, are we doing this? We're doing this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ree. Hi, on this channel we talk about a lot of things, mainly travel, life, and beauty though. So if you're interested in those things, make sure you hit that subscribe. Y'all, we are back. Oh, this is the chit chats, I feel like, end all chit chats. We need to catch up, we need to talk, we need to debrief, we need to discuss. I usually do this, like I usually do chit chats with y'all. I usually talk to you guys in my resets, and I feel like that part of us and our relationship was really missing, like in this season. So I just wanted to park my car. I'm at the beach, actually on my way to work, but I need to do my makeup, and I don't know, I'm just being called, led, persuaded, nudged to just film this, have this conversation, keep it raw, keep it fresh, keep it funky. And yeah, we need to talk. Boy, we mainly just need to talk about a lot of stuff, to be honest, like a plethora of stuff. But oh, that was good. Something about hydration. So I mainly want to talk to you guys about how the year went, because I feel like you guys have seen so much, but we haven't really talked about it all, and it's just been like weighing on me. So I'm not gonna run on too much. We actually need to do my makeup because I have to go in office, and I'm just gonna do my regular schmegular clean girl chill makeup, just makeup you can do in the office. And I'm just gonna use my rear view mirror, talk to y'all. That's just the vibes. Everything will be linked below that you see me using, and I also try to point those out just so you guys can know what I'm using like right now, because I don't think I've been sharing much of my makeup routine at all, but I've been working on her and I'm very proud. So yeah, where to start? Okay, so y'all, first of all, as y'all could see from the amount of travel vlogs that we've been seeing this year, I have been up and away, and I feel like that's something that, like, I don't think it was heavily planned, but I kind of came to like the conclusion that 2024 was my year of yes. Like it just was giving like that vibe of like, you know what, if there's really nothing restraining me from doing it, and if I have the financial provision to do it, which I actually feel like was rare. Like last year we were focused on the home. We filmed an entire home series where I showed you guys us building a home from the dirt to an actual roof and a place that we live now, and I feel like that required a lot of financial provision to even make that happen. Like I had to spend money on my home, but this year for me was the first year that that wasn't required. And when you think about it, I purchased my home back in 2020. So I'm using the Refi pencil. It has been, the brow pencil is amazing. It's been my go-to, and this is in the shade, I think, dark. But at the end of the day, y'all, this was the first year where, for all of the years that I've moved home and I've had a full-time job, I have not had to like dedicate all of my savings or all of my funds towards the home, if you get me. Like this is the first year where I was just paying, you know, technically low-key just furniture, mortgage, and bills. So like this was the first year where I didn't have to buy cement, where I didn't have to buy a tile, and like those expenses didn't kind of like, the home construction expenses didn't exist. And even though, don't get me wrong, the home is a townhouse duplex, so there is the other side that needs to be completed. To be honest, y'all, I couldn't get to it this year, mainly because I was exhausted, and I feel like I don't think anybody talks about that, to be honest. There's a level of exhaustion that happens when you have spent like months and like a lot of your time, your financial, your means, your time, and your emotions towards home building, construction, real estate, like it takes a toll on you that, like, in my opinion, nobody talks about. And I felt like I experienced that. So I was not compelled to continue that into 2024. I more so was focused on experiencing life, living that, doing things that I wanted to do, but I never did because I was in that season of my life where I was focusing on my home. For the first time, like, I didn't have to process anything out of trauma. I could breathe. There wasn't any rent pending. It's like, no, for the first time ever, what if I just calmed down? What if I just said yes? When you think about it, I've been to so many places that I've dreamt of in 2024. I went to LA. We started off with LA, surprising Keno for his 30th birthday. We went to see the Lakers game, experiencing LA again in June with Core when we did our road trip. Always wanted to do a California road trip. I did it. Like, that's crazy. We got to see Napa, pour wine in Napa. These are like bucket list things that I was able to do this year. I mean, finally going to Greece, finally seeing those blue domes in person and experiencing the beauty of Greece. Seeing the Eiffel Tower in Paris, like getting to be in a space where the Olympics just happened and all of these vibes are there, and just getting to like soak up Europe in another way. Traveling to Switzerland. My mom has been to Switzerland at least 40 times in her life, and I always wanted to go with her as a child. But as like an adult, being able to like say, you know what, Mom, I'm coming with you to Switzerland, like that is something that we're gonna do. And actually experiencing that country, because I've always wanted to go, like even from a child. So being able to do, y'all, I did so many yes moments in 2024 that when someone asked me like, did I regret it, like, oh, like you spent so much money on travel this year, like you probably spent the equivalent of what you spent last year on a home. You've spent traveling, experiencing life, you know, doing things. And someone asked me if I regret it, and the joke is I don't regret living my life. Like, I don't regret pausing. I feel like I think about being this big grown age, I've learned to just do what I want to do, and I've learned to like tune out the noise. And at the end of the day, you could do what other people feel like you should do, and you could spend your money how other people feel like you could spend your money, or you can live how you want to live. And I feel like people don't talk about that. Like, my money was not in that season this year, and for that reason, and because my money was not in that season and it had to do a switch, for that reason I feel like my routines and my YouTube also had like in turn a switch. So we didn't even do a lot of like monthly resets, a lot of like routines. We didn't do a lot of goal setting this year, and I was struggling with that. And I even had like a behind the scenes moment of feeling like that was the e.l.f. Power Grip Milk Primer. I gotta do better. I even had a moment of like, oh, like my channel is just, when you looked at how much I grew in previous years compared to now, I was like, my channel is just literally at a standstill. But I cried about it for a while because I'm very passionate about my YouTube channel and this platform. But at the same time, I just have to respect the season that I'm in. So it comes with pros and it comes with cons. Like, yes, you're out there living life, but at the same time, it's such a struggle bus to like sit down and edit, because that whole space or that whole discipline and routine that you had is now gone. Because every month, some months I was traveling twice a month. Like, I went to Mexico in August. We finally visited Tulum. Like, we were traveling, we were outside, and that, for me, it's very hard to have the two exist at the same time, in my opinion. You can't be living your best life, saying as traveling, and at the same time try to develop a routine, because your routine will never last. Like, even in maybe the week or two that I'm back home in Nassau, I can try to be active, I can try to keep up my routine, but at the end of the day, I am on a plane the next day type of thing. So it's just not realistic, and I felt like I was battling with that. But I just came to terms with the fact that, number one, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and number two, everything operates in a different season. So I felt as though I wanted to apologize, because I feel like my channel took a huge turn, or it just did the 1-2 step, but there wasn't really clarity in terms of what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and in terms of how I've been processing the year. But to be honest, beyond the new home diaries and getting new furniture and just kind of like cultivating a safe space in the home and actually getting core furniture in, y'all, I haven't been able to fathom the space and the mental capacity to get back into the construction game, or to like start to do some sort of hard financial stuff, because like, I really want to pay down my car, but that was just something that like I wasn't mentally there. Like I wanted to more so focus on, you know, buying my first designer items, or like, you know, just traveling more, seeing the world, like crossing stuff off my list. Like when I realized that like I would like to travel to 20 countries by the time I'm 30, and right now I'm at 16. Like I have 4 more countries to go. Like that's, for me, that's something that I feel like is more exciting to me right now in this season, and something that I kind of want to chase, versus it's just putting myself back in that savings position and that construction position where you have to like give so much and you have to toil and tarry. So that was the Jesus wept. That was Kosas. It's so beat up, but I'm in the shade 85C is my natural shade. And then I'm just going in with the 7.5 warm concealer underneath my brows, but yeah, I mean underneath my eyes. But yeah, y'all, that honestly, I don't regret it. I feel like Shonda Rhimes talked about this before, like just having a year of yes. Like if literally try it, I feel like it's transformative. Like if you have nothing really that is like creating a boundary for you or a hard no towards why you can't do something, do it. Like if you have the financial means, if you're able to get there, why not experience it? And I feel like I had so much joy, to be honest, joy, unspeakable joy in doing that this year. But that being said, I know all good things have to come to an end. I know everything doesn't last, so don't worry. In 2025, I want to be a bit more grounded, and I want to recreate my routine and actually start to knock off some financial goals again. Don't get me wrong, we at the time of our lives, but I'm ready to get back into the zone, because I feel like I had a really good year, honestly, of just relaxing, having a vibe, catching it all, and just experiencing life. Y'all, I've been loving this. This is the Ame Cole Skin Enhancing Stick. I'm in the shade 210. I got it from Sephora at the sale. Oh, she's bad to the bone. And I just love how, like, it's, for me, it has a really good coverage, you know? And that was what I was missing. I prefer foundation sticks as well, is what I learned, because it's just easier. I do a lot of makeup in the car, so when it comes to like car makeup, sometimes liquid isn't always the best route. Like sometimes I just need a foundation stick. I would love to know how year 2024 was. Hope everybody is well. I missed y'all. I missed our car chit chats. I felt like they were really good, and I want to bring them back. That's one of the goals. I want to bring back my YouTube channel to the same level of glory and consistency that it once was. Like, I have no intention of quitting YouTube, of giving up. I just need to like zone in, center, and pivot. And don't worry, you guys will be seeing more from me, and we'll be discussing our, don't get me wrong, we're going to try to bring back the resets. We're going to try to, you know, become more grounded and redevelop our routine, especially after such a tumultuous, not a tumultuous year, don't get me wrong. It was a beautiful year. It was a lot of highs, but we did experience a lot of losses. And it's a lot to process, but I honestly feel like 2025, if 2024 was my year of yes, oh, 2025 is about to be lit. Like, it's just, I'm turning 30. Yay. So I just feel like it's just gonna be a beautiful year, and I just wanted to have this moment with you guys where we could just recap and talk about it and just process everything. Y'all see how beautiful I look on my skin? Like, it's just such the like, oh, this is so good. And I think it's black woman owned. Cole. I don't know, I need to pronounce it properly, but yeah. And then I'm going in with Revlon Color Stay and my Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm just doing some powder. But yeah, y'all, that's my truth. That's where I'm at, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me in all seasons. I really want to get back to content creation. I have no desire to like sleep on what I can do, who I am, and what God has given me. Like, I've decided to like add gas, so that's exciting. So I just need to figure out and cultivate what that means. I've been growing a lot, to be honest, on TikTok, so I want to like explore that as long as the app is alive, because that's a little tumultuous right now. But I just want to like experience more of content creation and what happens when I just let go, because I feel like I did that in my personal life, so now I want to really do that in my social media life. Like, what happens when I just care a little bit less about what others think and I just do what I want on social media. So yeah, I'm excited for that season as well. I feel like obviously this isn't our 2025 reset because it's, you know, it's coming, because I look forward to that video every year. But I just wanted to recap with you guys. 2024 was so beautiful. I feel like I experienced so much. Like I experienced life in 2024, but I'm also looking forward to like 2025 and getting back to a bit more grounded lifestyle, getting a bit more settled, crossing things off the financial list and the heavy list. Like, you know, I really want to pay off my car. I want to see if we can finish that other side of the duplex and start generating some rent. I would like to get engaged. That would be nice. It's the first time I tell y'all that. That would be wonderful. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for what is next, to be honest. I used to do all this like bronzer and like warming up my face, and I just realized like it was just for me, it was an added layer that I didn't want to invest in, or that I didn't think I needed. Like, I am heading to work. I don't think, for me personally, the warmth of my face is going to like alter things. So I normally just do powder, and then I'm just gonna spray this with some Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, my Charlotte Tilbury is dead. R.I.P. I think I have a backup bottle. Y'all don't judge me. Y'all please don't judge me. I think I have a backup bottle. I just need to find it. Oh, that is just so refreshing. Love this down by Charlotte Tilbury. Honestly, still the best setting spray to ever set the face. It's so good. After this year I've had, I feel more sure of myself and more centered in who I am and what I bring to the table. And in my mind, I want to do a bit of a rebrand, just to cherish that, celebrate that. You know, goodbye to the old me is already gone, like what Justin Timberlake say. So I'm debating that and exploring what that looks like. But I just want to like rebrand myself, reinvent myself. I feel like I did that this year, and that's something that I'm really proud of, because we all go through changes, we all go through different seasons, but this version of myself, I'm really happy and content with her. Like, I think she's a body and a 10, and I think she stands on business, and I like her a lot. So I just want to like celebrate her. Our YouTube journey, like, even though it's been slow, like I've been dreaming about getting to that glorious 10K subscribers, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, this year too, that happened on my YouTube channel, which was huge, was I hit 1 million lifetime views on my channel. Like, I feel like I'm no longer in that small space of like a small YouTuber with small views. Like, no, 1 million views on my channel, like 1 million clicks or 1 million watches, and I feel like that's huge. Like, for me, that's a sign that I'm still in the right space, and I'm still operating, you know, in a space where I just need to keep going. Because even though we're small, we're mighty. And that, it reminds me of like the Bahamas, where like literally my country is barely visible like from a globe. Like, it's literally it's a chain of islands, but the beauty and the joy and the people that are produced from this country, and just everything, the resources and stuff, still makes it very remarkable and something, you know, to be proud of. So I like to think of myself as that. Like, I'm small, but I'm mighty, similar to the country that raised me. So yeah, the last step in our beauty routine, I'm just gonna add, sometimes I like to do a brown lip, but I think it's too much, so I'm just gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade Mauve Glow. So stinking cute. A lot of these products are from Sephora, which is crazy. So I just go in with that. It adds a pretty gloss. Yeah, that's how it looks. And yeah, okay, time to go to work. All right, y'all, this is the final look for going to the office. Something super simple, chic, put myself together a little bit. Y'all see the before and after. She's different. But yeah, I'm really happy that I spent this time with y'all, that we got to talk, that we got to catch up. Let me know what you guys want to see from me in terms of content. Let me know if you enjoyed all those travel vlogs and stuff. I always ask people, which one is your favorite? Because I posted so many travel vlogs. For me personally, I think Greece was up there, but I honestly love Cali. Like, I just think that road trip was like epic, to like be able to say tick, like it's off the box, like a California road trip. That's crazy. So yeah, that was a really good one too. and LA and New York. No, we had a lot of fun this year. We've lived life, we've had fun, but I just wanted to catch up with you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me this year. If you're an OG, you know I love you down bad. If you're new, welcome to the fam bam. We cherish you, we honor you, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna head to work, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, I appreciate you. I follow you. Yeah, you bad. I guess see you on the next one. Bye.